sun's awake.
Before sunrise is your sun.
Come on, Dad. Let's go. You said I could patrol with you today. And today has started. You promised. You up? Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So what's first? Give orders for the hunt? Chase away evil intruders? Dad, you're going the wrong way. Dad, I'm not supposed to go up here.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
You rule all of that?
Yes, but a king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
All of this will belong to me?
It belongs to no one, but will be yours to protect. A great responsibility.
Everything the light touches. Those trees, in the watering hole, in that mountain.
So you go to, or have been taught, by one of the thousands and thousands of religions in the world that have built their blah, blah, blah story off the pain of Christ's message. And they probably have taught you something, let's say like you should act like Jesus and do like Jesus did. Well, if they have, and I and you both know they have, then you should ask yourself why they do the exact opposite of what Jesus taught you to do. Jesus taught you God's house is a house of prayer, not a place in which the Roman pet beasts coins, sorry about that, I meant the government's money, would be exchanging hands. And if it really was a place where God lived, you see, God lives in the hearts of people. And if those people gather in a building, then there is God also. But if those people are exchanging money in that place where they say God is, well then how good is that place? And what? Well, or better yet, who is their father? Now I simply say to you, let's apply some common sense, shall we? Think of every faith, gathering, place, basically every denomination in the world, every church, temple, or Catholic cathedral, or Christian fellowship out there that you can think of, and you tell me which one has had not or does not have some kind of services or goods exchanged for money. Like, let's say, garage sales, yard sales, bake sales, potluck dinner, buy tickets, come and eat. Well, how about all the courses that you pay for, the books, audio tapes or audio cassettes, and videos, teachings, all purchased on site? Or how about them car washes or them concerts churches put on or the fundraisers?
What do we have here? Petting zoos, really? But how harmless they could be, you say, Bearded Star. Well, they're free, it says on the advertisements, but in turn, really, that organization has taken your tithes and your donations and gone and booked for that place in advance to bring those animals there. Those same kind of animals that he already cleansed from those places and taught you not to do.
All in a way to get your money. And don't get me wrong, yes, there is good they do. But remember, the wolf hides amongst the sheep. Oh, and let's not forget to mention the tax receipts, handed to you in exchange for Caesar's money that you've been giving them in tithes, which they record every transaction, jumping through all the correct hoops, in order to keep their religious charity status, which feeds and is run by the beast's system. The weird part is, most faith institutions teach that Christ cleansing the temple, kicking out the money exchangers, setting the animals free happened only once. But if you truly seek Christ out, you will see it happened at least twice, in two very different places, with two different types of animals released at two different times of year, with different actions taken by Christ and different words spoken by him. I mean, in my opinion, he kind of threw a rager on them. I mean, he made a whip and he used it on them to clear them out. The ironic part is the first thrashing that he did in the temple was right after Christ's first miracle of turning water to wine in Cana. And the second rager he threw was right before his last miracle, so to speak, of placing or welding the soldier's ear back on his head. The irony here is, right before the end, he opened the ear so maybe they can hear and understand Christ's truth. The sad part is they don't even hear it. So if you have learnt from, or if you find yourself being taught by a place that teaches you to do as Christ did, but they, as a church or a faith institution, do the opposite of Christ, and they exchange those Caesar's coins or money, well, then come out of the harlot of Babylon and flee her before she is no more. So to sum up our common sense lesson today, I would say, remember, if the church, temple, etc. exchanges Caesar's coins from your hand to theirs, in the place they say God lives in exchange for services or goods, well, Christ says that God wouldn't live in that house, right? So that means cross that church or place off the list. And that's pretty much all of them. And as a little bit of a thinker, as a side note, instead of just thinking metaphorically about God, let's say God really does live in our spirit and we are his temple, then how connected to God could you possibly be if you're chasing money more than him? And remember, money is the root of the evil. As always, much grace, peace, and forbearance to all of you.